Pythagoras taught that the Earth was a sphere at the center of the universe, and that the moon was inclined to the Earth's equator. Furthermore, he was one of the first to discover that Venus was perceived as an evening star and then a planet as the morning star. He employed music in his instruction. He called it the music of the spheres, and this was replicated by the use of an instrument called a monochord. He was also the first to call the heavens a universe and the earth round. Pythagoras taught and firmly believed that, number one, at its deepest level, reality is mathematical in nature. Number two, that philosophy can be used for spiritual purification. And number three, that the soul can rise to union with the divine. Number four, that certain symbols have a mystical significance. And number five, all members of the order should observe strict loyalty and secrecy. But of course, he believed in and taught the principles of immortality, which include an understanding that the soul is immortal, which means it changes from body to body and reincarnations, inevitably something he learned from his travels to India, Babylon, and Egypt. Also, Pythagoras openly discussed how he had lived numerous past lives, one of which was being the son of Hermes, who is named Athalides. As the story goes, Hermes promised Athalides, or Pythagoras, any gift he desired, and he chose to remember everything after death, which was granted to him. Pythagoras also believed that anyone who could remember their past lives was a highly advanced soul. Consequently, Pythagoras recalled all of his previous lives thereafter, like the time when he saw a war shield on the wall and remembered his life as Euphorbus. In this life, he was a soldier who fought in the Trojan War. When asked to offer proof of his previous existences, he told his disciples to pull the shield down and look for the name he previously mentioned. Pythagoras cried profusely while his students stood in amazement. It is clear from the teachings of Pythagoras that he was completely familiar with the principles of Asiatic and Occidental esotericism. In truth, he traveled and studied with many of the ancient mystery cultures of the day, including the Jewish philosophers, who we are told instructed him in the rabbinical secret traditions of Moses. Some people even believe he was a disciple of Zoroaster. And although accounts of his travels differ significantly, historians for the most part agree that he visited many countries and studied at the feet of many great masters. I'm Jonny Enoch, and this is Mystery Teachings.